Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, and today I'm going to be showing you all my builds in my world. Yeah, as you can see from my description of this channel, I'm going to be posting about how to do survival, how to do a lot of things in survival Minecraft. Of course, you can see this is Bedrock Edition from the graphics, but today I'm just going to show you my builds, right? So let's see, where do I start? I'm going to go to my house first. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this is pretty small. If you're, a pro or you've been playing Minecraft for, at least a little bit, this is a pretty small house. But it's got, a pretty decent amount of chests. We got some for, specifically for my watermelon and my pumpkin farm, and some for my saddles there, and then the rest is just kind of put similar stuff next to each other, and, try to work with that. And then, oh yeah, I have shulker boxes, one with totems, goat horn, potions of healing, music discs, and enchanted books. And if you don't know what these are, that's okay, because I'm going to, I'll tell you in later episodes how to get those things. But first of all, so this is my house, and I have an enchanting table on top, which is pretty cool. And I think that this is max level, so it's 15 bookshelves, so this is max level right here. And yeah, that's that. The next thing is I have a couple cool farms. I have like a sugarcane farm. I'm just gonna go through these quickly because I got a lot of farms and just a lot of builds in general. So yeah, but okay. So this is my watermelon farm. It's pretty stacked, honestly. And then this is my pumpkin farm, conveniently right on top. Ooh, set off a firework. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, this is my pumpkin farm, stacked with a lot of pumpkins. I have a nether portal that I decorated with some fire around it. Actually, this is soul fire on some soul soil. I'll mine it for you so you can see it. Yep, right under there. Soul soil right there. And then this is my nether portal. Of course, obsidian. You need obsidian around the portal, for it to activate when you light it. And then I have some amethyst around it to make it look unique. I have a villager trading farm, so kind of go in here, and there's villagers down here. So I made a cool little water slide down there too. It's kind of convenient. It's kind of interesting too. Like instead of just dropping down like you normally would, or most people do. I mean, this is interesting because you get a little water slide into this pool, which not many other people do either. You usually just kind of trade with them and outside. Like there's not, they usually don't even make a structure for it. I dedicated a whole structure and a water slide and the entire pool to it. So yeah. So of course these guys sell different things. If you want to look at the trades, you can look at them. Yeah, they're pretty interesting. Yeah, this guy doesn't do anything. He's in it with. Next build I'll show you is, oh yeah, this is a pretty recent one, but it's a ruby ore. So if you guys don't know, in the past there used to be a ruby ore that was going to be released, but the emerald ore ended up replacing it. But yeah, I recreated it. You can look up a picture online if you want to see what it actually looks like. And then the glass is like a shadow under it. It's pretty neat. And then I made this is kind of like the spawn. So the world spawn is here. I actually reset it. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly how I reset it now because that would take too long. I'll tell you that in a future video. But first of all, yeah, basically this is like the entrance to the world, so you kind of fly through the big M for Minecraft, and then you fly through the loading screen. And this is all out of wool, as you can tell by the texture of the blocks. This is my squid farm. You basically just stand up here and then squid spawn and you can kill them for insects if you want to, for black dye. This used to be my music disc farm, so you know, if you guys don't know how it works, there'd be a skeleton shooting a creeper, dropping a random music disc, and you would pick it up. There's some that are you can't get from creepers, but you got from other places. I'll explain that in a future video too, but this is my first video. I just want to give you a little bit of a tour around my world here. How did I even miss my bed? I don't know. I was breaking the block next to my bed. How's that even possible? Anyway, let me see. Oh yeah, I had a roller coaster here. So yeah. Why is this? You're probably like, why is this? Yeah, why is this so small? And the truth is, this was like one of my first. This was one of my first world like redstone builds. But yeah, it's pretty interesting because after a little bit, you wait up here and it just hangs you over, and then eventually you'll it takes a while, but you'll eventually drop, and then yeah, you kind of go around here, and it's pretty fun. The next thing is this is kind of like my archery area where you kind of shoot the target from different positions. So you'll shoot it from here, you shoot it from here, here, here. Oh, did I miss back here? I think I missed back here, and back here. And basically you'll try and hit the target closest to the bullseye as possible, and the closer to the bullseye you are, the more lamps will light up. And then, oh yeah, this is one of my more recent builds, and honestly, I think it's one of my more impressive ones. This is a giant trident, and from far away, it really looks like a real trident. But yeah, basically, I'm not going to show you how it works here, but basically you go, yeah, I'm not actually going to activate it because that take too long, but I'll basically tell you how it works. If I can ever find the entrance to this thing, because this thing's giant. But yeah, basically you'll go up here, you'll put all the tridents in up here into these dispensers. You click the button, and and then once it's completely lit up, all the tridents will fire at the targets, and it will make each trident that hits will make a dinging sound. If it misses, it won't make any sound. My next one is, wait. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I'll just show you what's around my house, because honestly, the most stuff is around my house. Why? I have no idea. So here's my horse in my little horse pen here. Oh, I don't want to feed him. Let's not do that. But basically you can ride him, and he can jump out, and then, you can ride him wherever you want to, if you open both doors. And that is that. He's also got the best armor. I'll explain how to get horse armor in future videos, but just stay tuned. Just trust me, stay tuned. All these things I will actually post. The next thing, wait, I gotta get over there. The next thing is my mushroom farm. Yeah, so this is where I grow all my mushrooms. I didn't mine that all the way, so this other mushroom's not gonna grow. What did I do? Oh, what? I'm not sure why that mushroom's there. And oh, did they turn into dirt? Oh, my bad. Oh wait, no. Wait, I don't know what's going on. Why was there just extra mushrooms there? Were they growing? I think the mushrooms are just growing. I don't know. You learn something new every day, even the pros do. Um, but yeah, this is my mushroom farm. It comes in handy for a lot of different potions. Um, it's one of the main ingredients in a lot of different potions. So yeah, that's why they're useful. And oh yeah, this is my music tower. So there's a bunch of gosh, oh, this is it. Yeah, I haven't used this in a while. That's all. Basically, each one of these plays a different song that I created myself. I can turn the volume. I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit so you can hear it. Yeah, so there they were. I thought they were pretty cool. You guys can tell me in the comments section what you thought about that. What you thought about each one of them, and maybe you guys can even rate it, like which one you thought was the best, the least, the worst. Number, and you can of course say number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Was there 5? Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 5. So you guys can rate it from, of course, 1 to 5. I think, if that's how many there was. But yeah. But let's move on. Because there's a lot of interesting things. This is my diving board into my little pool that I decorated with a bunch of lush cave items like the moss blocks and oh gosh, I forget what those flowers are called. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, what are they called? These are the lush bushes? Yeah, wait. I'm a pro, I should know this. Flowering azalea. Okay, definitely not what I thought it was. But anyway, I don't need my elytra here. Of course, if you're wondering what elytra is, yeah, I will, of course, tell you in a future video. Let me see if I should be able to, yeah, there we go, I made it. So you just kind of drop into there, and it's kind of cool. What are these flowers called? I don't want to break it, and then, like, it breaks forever. Wait, let me, no, okay, there we go. You don't need Silk Touch for it. I know I'm speaking gibberish for all the people that have never played Minecraft in their life. I'm sorry. I'll teach you later. In a future episode. But oh yeah, these are called spore blossoms. Yeah, nothing to do with the flower. Lovely. I definitely know my stuff. Trust me. But honestly, I do. That was just a fluke. I just didn't know that off the top of my head. But like, trust me. Like, these are birch planks. This is granite. Or polished granite. Like I know my stuff. And if you don't trust me, like, that's literally what this is called, polished granite. Anyway, the next thing I was gonna show you guys is, oh yeah, this. I'm wasting my fire rockets. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of the things I'm doing right now. But anyway, this, I'm not gonna do it for you because it's a pain. But basically, and I gotta get on with this video. Basically, what happens is it's a flying machine, and if I can ever stay, oh god, if I can ever stay up here, anyway, basically this is a flying machine. It goes from one end to the other end. You can see the block over there. Yeah, I didn't have a spyglass on me, so I couldn't zoom in. But basically, you can see right where that my little cursors or circle, whatever you call it. You can see in the middle of it, there's a block. That's where it goes, and it basically comes back. And you can kind of you stay on these slime blocks, and you can just look over at the world, and it's like directly straight across, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah, something where you would activate it, and then it would. Oh yeah, you would step on one like this block here, and then it would disactivate, and then basically you can go up to it and break the wall. Actually, this is a pretty cool feature, so I may want to show you guys this actually. But basically, like, see, like, this is an infinitely generating cobblestone generator wall. And basically what happens is you jump on this specific block. And, I did it twice. Sorry, you gotta be careful. There we go. And now, you can break through, and you can get to the other side. And then this is basically a trapdoor that opens when you just get close to it, and that opens via Sculk sensor. And of course you can just step on this block again. Yep. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, guys, I gotta sleep. I you know, it's nighttime already. I gotta keep an eye on the clock. Well, I mean, I did, but I gotta keep a closer eye on that. Anyways. The next thing I want to show you guys is this is like a brand new farm. I don't know what you would consider brand new, but to me this is brand new. Because I created this, I think this was like 6 months ago. But that's pretty new compared to all my other farms, which I've created like years ago. Oh my darn, wait, I think my squid farm might have actually been the most recent, but this second most recent farm. But anyway, basically you have to wait till night and then creaking spawn. And then basically you will basically just hit the creakings with anything. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to use the durability of your sword. Yeah, I know I'm really speaking gibberish to most of you guys. Just trust me. But anyway, you basically you use your fist to punch the creakings, and then resin spawns. Yeah, there's this stuff called resin, and it spawns on this wood. You basically break it, and you can use it for a bunch of blocks. And actually, those orange blocks that were on the build I just showed you were both made out of resin. Different types of blocks made out of resin, but both of the orange, all of the orange layers are made of some type of resin, whether it's smelted to be, or bricks made into brick blocks, or just use the raw resin to make blocks out of it. But yeah, that's that. And then this is another cool one, because this is one where you kind of get in the minecart and you can go up and down, kind of like a roller, or like a, amusement park ride in a way. And then, another thing is, another interesting build is, you go over here, and basically what you would do is, yeah, this is the door closed, and then you flick this lever, and it kind of opens in like a kind of circular, or more of like a, I don't know what you call it, like more of like a perimeter, more of a full perimeter movement there. And yeah, that's interesting. And then you can, I'm not going to put the sticks in because of course that would take too long. But basically what you would do is you would flick this lever. I can show you what the pistons do and whatnot, but basically you would flick this lever. There we go. I don't know why I must have found the block before, but there you go. That's how it works. Basically, you fall through, you get hit, you go into the cobweb. That slows you down, so you don't kill yourself on this one block above the ground, so you don't hit the ground when you hit the cobweb and basically die. But yeah, that's interesting. But the furnaces would light up if you put the sticks in and set it up. But I just didn't have time for that because I'm making a video and I don't want it to be too long and boring for my viewers here. But yeah, the next build I have is this one, which do I still have? Oh yeah, it still works. It's still kind of loaded and ready to go. But basically, there we go. And then you slowly float to the ground. And then you step on this pressure plate. Oh, that was glitchy. Oh, you do it right. If you time it right, you'll land up on that second platform and you'll climb up the ladder. And that's how it works. This is another very interesting one. Yes, I have a sign. This is warning end crystal. Ahead, put trident in hand because you don't want to blow up the end crystal. Blow up the end crystal, you blow up this entire thing, and all that it takes to blow up an end crystal is a tap of your hand. So this way you can't break any of the glass around it. You step on this pressure plate, the lights slowly come closer to the platform, and then it's pretty neat to look at this. Look at this beautiful end crystal floating in the middle with no block below it. I just mine the block out under it very hard, not to explode it. Try not to explode it, but yeah, that's actually absolutely beautiful right there. And then I have a few other overworld builds, like this one, where you have buttons and oh, that's right. Okay, I'll put one of these beds outside. Oh, it's basic. Is it? Oh, it's nighttime. Yeah, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed very quickly, otherwise mobs will spawn and yeah, creeper might blow up all my work and we don't want that. But basically, oh my lord. Lord. Okay. There we go. I have too much stuff in my inventory. Anyway, I take all the buttons out. Basically, this opens right here to the bottom completely, and there's none of these redstone lamps on. You put one in the middle. This is 100% or 0% covered. So 0% right now if you don't put a button in. 100% if you put it in. Now the full thing's covered and all the lamps are on. Now the next thing you can do is you put a button here and it becomes 70% coverage. So 70% of this is covered. 30% is not. And then basically you could interchange this. So you could take this one out, and there's a special button for each. So that's why I have 3 buttons. There's a special button for this one. This will make it at least a 20% is there. So 20% is there, is covered there, and 80% is not covered. So it's a pretty interesting thing. But I need to get these buttons out. And then you gotta click this button, and the door opens and it closes. And when it opens, the lamps turn off, closes, the lamps turn on. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. So this is another one. So basically you get in this minecart, you click the trapdoor below you where the sign says to. Sorry, you didn't see the sign. And then basically you can get out. And this is a pretty neat and abstract room with some iron ore and the diorite in there, and kind of the cool pattern on the ceiling / floor if you go above to the first floor. But basically, yeah, okay, and then you push this button and you go back up to the top. Underwater, we have some interesting ones, like one that just literally spins you around. I'm sure plenty of people have done this, but I thought it was just a fun addition to our world. I have a conduit over here to give me for like 100 blocks in each direction, or 100, wait, yeah, radius is, in each direction from each side of this. So basically, it's an 100 block radius from each side of this conduit, because that's what radius is. Anyway, this basically gives you infinite conduit power, which conduit power is water breathing and night vision at the same time. And this is just a big row of doors. So if you had the temptation to just open a bunch of doors and kind of go crazy in the process, yeah, sure. Just go down the tunnel of doors where water just magically floats above the corner of a door. It's lovely. I mean, it is beautiful, but it is strange how this works. Oops. And then this is where all the mobs, I have like a bunch of mobs trapped in here. You do not know how long this took me to do this. So I've drowned with trident, one without a trident, skeleton with a bow, an enchanted bow, creeper, another creeper, zombie, another zombie. What'd you expect? A strider and another strider, and yeah. Now, I have some cool things in the end, too. I don't know if I've gotten to everything in my world, but I'm going to get to most things. Okay, guys, so I'm going to tell you guys when I'm in the end, and I'm close to my builds in the end. Alright, guys, I'm back, and I didn't realize this, but, yeah, we didn't have to go into the end to get to our first build that's, intertwined with the end, because I forgot that I actually decorated my end portal to be a totem. Now this is pretty cool. This took a while because this was probably one of my harder ones because I had a lot of silverfish to deal with. If you don't know, you mine out these when you mine some of these blocks, some of them could be infested, and that was the whole thing. But it looks pretty cool. I think it looks, in my opinion, I think it looks pretty cool, the final result. Now, some of my other builds, yeah, that giant tree, yeah, that is not a build. That is just, I don't know why I still have that here. Why didn't I just mine all the wood? I have no idea. Yeah, I just left that there. I don't know why. But yeah, another one of my builds is this Enderman I trapped down here. Now, this was really hard, because, of course, I didn't do this with minecarts. Like, that would take forever to get a minecart down here and, put him in there and get him in that glass cage. And anyway, minecarts, the Enderman can teleport out of minecarts, so this wouldn't work that wouldn't work at all anyway. That would only work in Java Edition, because Bedrock Edition, if you guys didn't know, Endermen actually do teleport out of minecarts and boats and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. It's sad, guys. But I'm not exactly sure how I got him in here. I think he must have just, I think I dug a big hole and then dropped him down here. And because the hole was so deep, he couldn't teleport anywhere because he was too far away from anything. So I got him down here, and then I think somehow I just quickly placed a bunch of glass around him, and yeah, it was mostly luck. It was a lot of luck, but in the end, this is really neat, and I think there's a couple other people that have done this before, but because like all my other builds are unique, I think there's a couple other people that have like done this build before, but I got trapped an Enderman. like not this exact design, of course, is my own unique design, but the Enderman, trapping the Enderman itself, I think someone's done that before, but I I just, yeah, I would have to look, it up, but I just don't think that they've done it to this scale. Like they gave him, they put glass around him. They probably put dirt around his head or his legs so you couldn't see the full Enderman, or they didn't carve out the whole room like I did, or put as much time or dedication into it. I think like maybe one or two other people did it, but not many people. It's not a very well-known thing. Oh, and I failed my elytra. That's just awesome. Oh my god. You should see. I mean, of course this is my first video, but you should see how many times that I've failed trying to fly somewhere. I've missed the platform so many times, and I've just wasted all my fireworks, and then I'm just like had to build up. It was just so pathetic. It really was. So another one of my builds is, oh yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if you consider this a build, but I decorated, my end gateway portal. Oops, if I can never get up there. Okay. Yeah, so I decorated my end gateway portal, so I have water coming down from it. I have all this big endstone pathway going from the ground all the way up to the portal itself, and I also have water. I mean, it's not just one side; it's on all sides, and I put string there so my Frostwalker boots didn't. As you can see, I have Frostwalker 1 on there, so my Frostwalker boots didn't turn it into ice, and then you break it, and the water just completely. The ice just completely breaks, and the water is gone. So that's basically what I did. Because I didn't want to place a bunch of torches just for the ice to melt, and then the whole thing is a bunch of torches and it looks ugly. So I did not do that. But if you go on the other side of the end gateway portal, I decorated a little bit, not as much as this one. This one was like my main end gateway portal decoration kind of thing. But when you go to the other side, I decorated a little bit on the other side. It's totally different, but it's just a bunch of endstone. It's not really anything major. It's just like kind of like an endstone box. Yeah. I have to get back. There we go. And then the last thing, oh yeah, wait. I forgot about, well, not the last thing, because, I forgot, I have an Enderman farm, which is pretty neat. So if we go down here, now of course this Enderman farm isn't fully Enderman proof. Like Enderman can still spawn these ladders. Just a side note. But basically what you do is the Endermen are attracted to this Endermite at the top. I don't know if you saw it. There was a minecart with an Endermite kind of had like purple particles effects coming out of it. That was an Endermite in that minecart. Basically, Endermen are attracted to it, but there's fences around it, so they can't get to it. They drop down, and basically they drop down so far they're on half a heart, and then you just punch them to death. Clearly, I could. It doesn't matter what I have in my hand. I can literally, if I just wait, yeah, I can just come down here. I can just punch them with my fist, and they die immediately because they fall. They're on half heart. The ender pearls siphon through this chest, and then those ender pearls go down into all these boats and collect. And basically, when you flick this lever, and ender pearls start flowing through. Turn this off, and obviously they stop flowing through. Obviously, you can see that it's not in the amount of ender pearls in that slot is not increasing. So you can see that that lever actually does work. Because if that didn't work, then, you know, it would just, you would have a hopper overflowed with ender pearls, and that's one thing that no one wants. No one wants that, because then you basically backed up your storage system. No one wants a backed up storage system. And honestly, if you make a backed up storage system, you're honestly a noob, honestly. Which I once did, and honestly, at that point, I was a noob. But that's gonna do it for our video today. What was that extra sound? It was like an end portal sound. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode, and remember to like and subscribe and share this channel with your friends. And until then, I'll see you. Bye bye. Wait, there's supposed to be a block on here. Oh my, give me a second. Yeah. This is what happens when you're unprepared for your videos, isn't it? Yep. Oh, jeez. You gotta time that perfectly, don't you? Oh, jeez. Here we go. Oh, jeez. You really have to time this perfectly, don't you? Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost killed myself. I almost no-clipped into the wall. Lovely. Yeah, I'll get to work for you guys. Just give me a second here. Do I have? Oh, I still have three attempts here. Same thing with this. Oh no. Yeah, we're not. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, we can just break this. Do we have silk touch? Give me a sec. There. But yeah, basically that's the same thing. I just was too slow. You know, I think everyone's faster than me, honestly. I just started this YouTube channel, but, yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's faster than me, because even if I'm pro and I'm good at doing stuff in Minecraft, I am awfully slow. Oh, nope. How do I fail everything, dude? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh jeez. You're supposed to, before you get out, basically what happens is you're supposed to, before you get out the, minecart, you're supposed to close the trapdoor. I forgot because I haven't done this, and I haven't used this in a while, because this is a build over, like, 7-8 months ago. Dude, oh jeez. That's not good. This is, maybe I can, like, don't get yourself in this situation. Follow the rules. Okay. While I'm here, yeah, you know, forget about that. I'll fix it later. You guys don't have to worry about that. Basically,